pretty people. Hello, pretty. All the pretty people say hi, Teresa. Let me know you're in the building. Hello, gorgeous. Good to see your beautiful faces. Make sure the content disclosure is on. That's what I was looking for. So I am streaming on multiple platforms, and I just want you to know that I definitely want you to put your comments in the chat so I can see my people. It's Tuesday, and what do we do every Tuesday? A quick lunch and learn every Tuesday where I share actionable business tips, tools, hacks, strategies, marketing, branding, upselling, everything you need to be super successful. And so, yes, if you are a part of my courses or my coaching program, congratulations. Congratulations to all of your success this year. And we have a huge promotion with everything going on. If you jump inside the 3-day ride, you have an opportunity to work with me until the end of the year. And so I'm super excited for all of my newbies inside the 3-day ride. So hashtag to all the pretty people. So please do me a favor. Go ahead and share the broadcast. If you have a business, put the word business in the chat so I see you and I recognize my business owners. And so, okay, I just want to make sure that made sense. Put yes in the chat, put business, the word business, so I know you have a business. I want to recognize my business owners as always. And I'm going to make sure that you get some value in this 20-30 minutes. We've been doing this for the last 5 years. I've been coming live every Tuesday at 1:30. I started with a small group of people, and I continue to do it every Tuesday at 1:30. And you guys continue to show up. And then we had a huge surge. And then, of course, it kind of plateaued out like businesses ebbs and flows. And then we had a burst again, and then it plateaued out. So, yes, if you are here, you're still with us every Tuesday at 1:30. I will continue to share these actionable business tips as long as you show up. You're getting value. You're getting results. You're my people. So make sure you put this on your calendar. Do me a favor. Share this with your business bestie right now. I don't want to be the best kept secret, okay? I wanted you to know that help is available. If you are not leveraging and monetizing social media, Houston, we have a problem. We have a problem. You should be absolutely leveraging and monetizing at this point. If you are new to social media and you're quite not there yet, this training is for you. If you are a beginner, you have a business, you're somewhat successful, this live is for you. If you are, looking for more clients and sales, this live is for you. So tag your business bestie, because I don't want to be the best kept secret. I want you to grow and understand that help is available and it's enough for every single one of us. And so, yes, I am definitely, hey, gorgeous, good to see you. Lene in the building. Hey, Lene, how you doing? Put business in the chat. If you are a newbie to me, put newbie. I'm a newbie, Jerusha. It's going down. And so I had a huge surge of people follow me in the last couple of days. So I want to make sure that the algorithm is on my side. Sometimes it doesn't do what it needs to do, baby. I don't know what's going on. But then other times you can get a huge burst of people. I probably got 4,000 new followers in the last 48 hours, maybe 36 hours. And so off of one piece of content. So I do know a thing or two, and I want to share some things with you as well. When you start getting a lot of followers or people like that following you or commenting, you want to build those relationships. You want to start conversations. You want to ask for the sale. And so we're going to go over some of the things that you can do right now. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. So if you are, yes, let me know if you have a business. Put the word business in the chat. I teach actionable business skills, tools, hacks, strategies, marketing, branding, upselling. So if you're lacking in any of those areas, make sure you follow me and share this with your business bestie right now, because it's going down today. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. Put business in the chat. Thank you so much for sharing the broadcast. You are so sweet. But let's get into our business training. Beautiful is in the building. Hey, beautiful. How you doing? Gorgeous. Good to see you. I got to look at my phone over here to see my TT people. So we got TT in the building. We got TT in the building. We got FB in the building. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel so that you can get all of the business strategies so you can scale your businesses to 6, 7, 8 figures this year. I can feel it in my bones. More people are going to take full advantage of scaling their businesses. And so I just want it to be you. I want you to know that help is available. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So earlier, if you follow me earlier, I work out in the mornings and I share actionable business tips as I'm walking and talking. And we were talking about how to ask for the sale. We were talking about how to ask better questions. And so we're going to kind of continue that conversation. But one of the things that I noticed with a lot of my clients, or not a lot, some of my clients inside the 3-day ride, they do want to learn. They just don't know what to do. They don't know what to say. And inside my 3-day ride business course, which is a signature course that has gone viral over these years, I'm super excited for those that are getting in now, because you get a chance to work with me one-on-one now until the end of the year. And so that is my Black Friday, Cyber Monday super deal for all of my fourth quarter people, is to get inside. Just text me the word RIDE, RIDE, put RIDE in the chat, and you're able to get inside the ride or get the details for the ride. But let me say this to you. We'll continue this training. I'm going to share my screen as well. The cool thing about being able to show up on social media on all the platforms is you get to meet a lot of great people, and you have visibility. And when you have reach and visibility, you get a chance to connect with all types of people, see different perspectives, as well as connect and grow, whether you're collaborating or they become a customer, a client, or a connection. If you're not taking full advantage of it, I don't know if you really want to grow your business to its maximum potential, because showing up online is the best and fastest way to do it fast. Now, if you don't mind going door to door, if you don't mind just passing out business cards, if you don't mind, networking face to face, I'm not saying it doesn't work, because I did it for almost 20 years. It works. Is it a faster way, an easier way? Yes, being on social media. So this is going to stretch you. Hey, Royal is in the building. Hidden Agenda is in the building. How you doing, Marcus? How you doing? So I was born to be seen. You were born to be seen like this. And what I've learned is your attitude will determine your success in life. Your attitude, not your aptitude. You will determine your altitude. When I say, wait a minute. The aptitude and altitude are two different things. Hold on, let me say it again. Does that make sense? Let me say it again. Okay, because I got myself confused. Your attitude, not your aptitude, will determine your altitude. That's it. So I'm Jerusha. I worked in corporate America like a lot of you, radio and television. My degrees are in communications and public relations. Loved the industry, hated the hours. Started a home-based business. I was able to lay off my corporate job and haven't looked back since. And years of experience in sales and marketing. Develop a huge organization, earn trips, diamonds, cars, develop leaders. I took that skill set. I took that experience, I took that success, and I packaged it inside my courses, my coaching, my ebooks, and all the things to help more people. And so I really specialize in helping people live up into their full potential, because my full potential takes off running in front of me every single morning. And I'm always trying to catch up. So I'm always trying to catch up to myself. And so I was able to transition from employee to entrepreneur in a short period of time, mostly because of my attitude. And I didn't care who did it. I didn't care who didn't do it. I didn't care who thought it was, crazy to leave a corporate job. I was going to do it for myself because I believed it. I believed I could learn a skill set. I believed everything they said. I believed it. And I started walking the walk, talking the talk, and I became super successful. And so if I told you 30% of college students drop out their first year, would you still go to college? Would you still recommend your kids or other people go to a higher level of education? Okay. If I told you 50% of all marriages in the United States, really 60%, will end in divorce, would you still want to get married? Yes. If I told you 100% of people will fail at something, would you still want to live, or you want to give up? Yes, you would still want to live. So I never base my success or failure on what somebody else did. I'm going to do it because I believe it. Okay. I'm going to do it because I believe I can learn a skill. And so you need to understand social media is a skill set. Showing up like this is a skill you can learn. So I'm going to do my best to give you things that you can implement immediately. I love actionable business tips. And so if you're not following me, you might want to follow. Because I drop gems like this all the time. Okay, so thank you so much. I appreciate the love. Double tap that screen. My first goal is 5,000 hearts. We want to make sure we share the broadcast as well. Now, the only thing is I don't know when I'm streaming through StreamYard with the stream key on TT. I don't know how to share the broadcast. So I need you to share the broadcast for me. Okay. So I do need you to share it to 10 of your besties. This is my second live in a short period of time because I go live every Tuesday with you at 1:30. And so I just got off a live on TT and I just brought them in for the fun. So earlier on TT, we were talking about how to ask for the sale, how to position yourself as the authority, how to make sure that you're talking in a way that people understand you can take them to a different level. You can help them scale, that you are the CEO of your own business. And so earlier today, you better write this down. If you're in a business where you're building a community of people who are starting with you, you want to make sure you stop saying, do you want to join my team? You want to say instead, do you want to get educated? Not even do you want. Do you get educated about other streams of income? You want to ask, are you open to getting educated about other streams of income outside of what you're currently doing? No one cares about your team. That's what we discussed earlier. We also said, instead of saying, do you want to buy my lotion? Do you want to buy my makeup? Do you want to buy my candles? You don't want to ask people, do they want to buy something? Most people feel like it's salesy. So there's a better way to say it. You might want to say, I don't know if you're looking for these benefits, and you list the benefits of your product, your service, your opportunity. So if I sold toothpaste, I would not say, do you want to buy my toothpaste? I'm doing all these videos with toothpaste. Buy the toothpaste, buy the toothpaste. It's toothpaste. You think people are not buying because the toothpaste isn't good? No. You think the people are not buying because you told them to buy the toothpaste? They're buying they're not buying it because they don't know the benefits of the toothpaste. They don't know why they need to get the toothpaste from you when it's thousands of other brands of toothpaste. So what you want to do, instead of saying, hey, buy my toothpaste or buy my lashes, my t-shirts, my nails, whatever, you want to be able to say, I don't know if you're looking for these benefits. And then you're going to list the benefits: whiter teeth, stronger gums, fresher breath, no toxic chemicals. Would you like to see how I use it? Would you like to see the toothpaste that I use? You're going to ask a great question. That's how you're going to get more customers, clients, and make connections, by asking the right question. If you're in the industry that you have titles, you don't want to continue to say, I'm a representative, I'm an affiliate, I'm a consultant, I'm a distributor. No, you want to say, I help people, and however you help them. Okay, for me, I help people leverage and monetize social media using sales and marketing strategies. That's how I help you. And so you just want to change your language, your attitude. It has to change for anything else to change. Any one of you can be successful with the right attitude. Excuses or lies, we tell ourselves, no excuses this year. No excuses. I don't want to hear it. Nobody believes it but you. So you want to make time for personal development. You want to read books. You want to listen to podcasts. You want to build relationships. When you follow up, you ask the right questions, you'll have more sales. Why follow up? Because a closed mouth don't get fed, and a lazy hustler don't get bread, baby. You have to follow up with people who've expressed interest. If they commented, you can follow up. If they liked, you can follow up. If they joined your live, you can follow up. Whatever, if they shared, you can follow up. You can follow up and see if there's a need, not to sell, to see if there's a need. Because if there's a need, you have a possibility of them becoming a customer, a client, or a connection. But you have to ask the right questions. And so in my follow-up ebook and my Overcoming Objections bundle, I give you follow-up scripts, exactly what to say for an entire year and how to follow up to get to the sale. On average, only 2% of sales are made during the first point of contact. So the first time they see you, they probably don't buy because they don't know you, girl. They don't know you, gentlemen. They don't know you. So they saw it, but they didn't do anything. People buy from if they know you, they like you, they trust you, they've seen you over and over and over. They like the value that you give. They want it. So on average, only 2% do it the first time. I am an action taker. If I see something I wanted, obviously I know, okay, I'm a decision maker. Most people got to see it a couple of times. Just like you're watching right now, a couple of times, you got to see this person over and over and over. But if you're not marketing daily, I worked in radio and television. And when I worked in television, I was the liaison between sales and the producers. And so if I were to put on a Coca-Cola commercial, you know how many times we're putting that same commercial on in one day, 15, 20 times, different networks, same commercial, because we want you to buy that Coca-Cola. So I need to reprogram your brain. And the only way to reprogram your brain is to keep showing it to you. Marketing, marketing, marketing. You guys do it one time. You post one time and say, I posted. It doesn't work one time. If a $1 billion company like Coca-Cola, Chick-fil-A, whoever, McDonald's, they're still advertising. They're $1 trillion companies. They still advertise. That means they still market. You know why? They need new business. Everybody that's marketing as a commercial need new business. That means they need leads. So what do you think your small business needs? Leads. Okay. If a big company is always attracting new clients, what do you think you need to do? Attract new clients, make connections, start conversations, build community. You have to do it also. That means if you don't follow up, even with the simple follow-up email, you're missing out on potentially 98% of your sales. When you don't follow up, 98% is left on the table. 98%. So I strongly encourage you to have a follow-up system in place. Now, if you want to see my follow-up system, which people have been grabbing all day long, let me just say to you, it works. 100% guaranteed it works, but you have to do the work. Now, it didn't work if you don't do the work now. But what's happening right now? Good morning. How are you doing? Happy Thursday. Thanks for stopping. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. If you don't do the work, it's not going to work, right? And so you're going to still have to put in the sweat equity. You're going to still have to, even if it's a system following up for you, just a plug and play. You get the scripts, put it in your system, and they'll follow up with the prospect for an entire year. That way you don't feel like you're chasing people, running behind people, bothering people, all the things that you say you do. Yeah, I don't feel that way at all. If I'm following up, I know I have something good to offer and I want you to have it. When I'm following up, I just don't want you to miss out. I know it's so good, you're going to benefit. So I want to follow up. Most people dread it. They're like, oh my gosh, I just don't want to. If they want it, they'll just go to my website. They won't. They don't know you like that. Why would there are some people that already went? Yes, because they've seen me over and over and over and over. They've heard my trainings, my classes, my expertise, my success. So now that's credibility. Yes, they grabbed it. But if you just start and you're just like, nobody purchased my toothpaste, they don't know you yet. You got to market over and over and over and over and over. Does this make sense? Yes or yes. Say yes, Jerusha, this is making sense. So let me share with you what that looks like. When you get the follow-up bundle, okay? Is this it? No, that's not it. Is this it? Okay, yes. All right, let me share my screen. Okay, this is the coolest part about streaming in multiple places. I get to share my screen. You get to see what I see. Do you see what I see? Tell me you see my screen. Yes, mastering follow-up and objection handling without feeling pushy. That's you guys. The biggest thing that I hear is I just don't want to feel like I'm pushing. I don't want to feel like I'm bothering. I don't want to feel. You're not going to be super successful if you stay in your feelings. Diana in the building. How you doing, gorgeous? Good to see you. You're not going to be super successful if you stay in your feelings. If you're tired of feeling ghosted, people like tell you they want it, but then they don't purchase it. If you're tired of losing sales after the first contact, you got to follow up, babes. That's what you have to do. So this incredible training shows you a simple system that keeps conversation alive. You're going to be able to overcome objections because you're going to hear people say, let me think about it. You're going to hear people say, I don't know if I have the money. You're going to hear people say all types of things. So this bundle is going to help you handle those objections. That's the first thing you're going to see on my page here. I'm going to be able to tell you exactly what you're going to get. And so it's not just another PDF. You also have it in my voice. So when you overcome objections, you get to hear how you're supposed to say it. You get to hear the intonations and the tonality. You get to hear it. So when you repeat it, you feel powerful. You feel confident, right? You feel assured. So that is important. So you're going to click this green button and you're going to grab the follow-up ebook as well as the objection handling bundle. So you're building a business, meeting people, making offers, and then crickets. Sound familiar? That happens to everybody. That happens to me. People, yes, I want to get inside your 3-day ride business course. Yes, I'm going to do it next Friday. Yes, I'm going to do it next week. And then they just don't do it. right? So that follow-up is necessary. It's not that, they're dodging you. It's just you don't know their life story. You don't actually know what's going on. So it's up to you to follow up. Now, I do have a system that follows up for me, but I use my original scripts that I'm going to give you in this follow-up bundle. Okay. I'm going to give that to you along with the objection handling. So if someone says, I need to think about it, what do you say? Okay. No, that's not how you handle it. If someone says, I need to think about it, you want to ask a question. Remember, I said we want to ask great questions. Tell me exactly what you're thinking about so I can be on the same page. I want to know exactly what it is that you have to think about. Maybe I can send you some resources. Would that be okay? You want to ask, what is it she's thinking about? Especially if you've given all the good information. You've given her every piece of information to make an informed decision. If she says, I don't have the money, guess what? You don't want to say, okay, let me know when you have the money. Boo, that's not what we want to say. We want to ask a question. Remember, I told you I'm a great question asker. You want to ask another question. Well, tell me, my 3-day ride is $397. How far away are we? Oh, we're $100 away. We're $200 away. She's going to say how far away you are from the amount. So if your product is $50 and she said, I don't have the money, you get to ask a question. Well, let me ask you this. How far away are we from $50? If she says, I'll get back to you, you want to say, okay, I'm going to put you on my calendar because you're important. What day do you think you're going to get back with me? Friday or Saturday? You want to make sure you're asking questions. So this bundle was created just for you. So to give you the words, the rhythm, the confidence to follow up and follow through without feeling awkward or salesy. Okay. So you want to know what's included in the follow-up bundle. It's only $31.97. It's reasonable for every single person listening to the sound of my voice. Okay. There is no payment option for $31.97. So I strongly encourage you to grab it right now because it will not be available forever. It won't be available forever. I see you. So the follow-up ebook, you're going to get a full year of proven follow-up scripts delivered in a powerful sequence, because following up is a sequence. You don't follow up every day. There's a sequence to it. So you know exactly what to say, when to say it, and how it's going to work out for you. So that is designed for your success. And then you're going to get templates that you can use in a texting app. You can email, you can DM, you can voice message, but you can plug and play into your systems. If you don't have a CRM yet, that's okay. You have a smartphone. You can manually do it yourself. If you don't have over 50 customers, you can manually do it yourself. You don't have to have a CRM system. Now, this is also going to teach you timing and frequency and the purpose of follow-up. And so you're going to plug this into your system. If you don't have one, I have an all-in-one system that I'm bragging about right now. It's a Pretty People all-in-one. My system follows up for me. If you text me the word bundle, it's going to reply back to you. You're going to be in an email marketing funnel. It does that for me. My landing pages, my websites, it does it for me. An all-in-one system. So if you want my system, I got you, queen. I got you, Pretty People. I got you. Now, you can also receive that top 10 ways to handle objections. Most people don't know what to say. These are written rebuttals for every objection. The top 10. I don't have time. I'm not a salesperson. I'm too shy. I'm an introvert. I'm an extrovert. It's too expensive. All the things that you hear over and over and over, there are 10 major ones. And so this is going to help you handle that with ease, with confidence, so you get the sale. You're following me? Yes or yes. Why these two go hand in hand? Following up is what keeps the conversation alive, but knowing how to handle objections, that's what closes the sale. So with this bundle, you finally have a system, because I want you to have systems. There's no secrets to success, only systems to success. So now you're going to have a system that works. And that way you can obviously go through the leads and you're going to get customers, clients, and connections. And so I guarantee my work. So that's that. Now, let's go back over here. You already know it's for those of you that you're not getting sales and clients. And so this is for you. So if you are not getting it, you're perfect. You are a car salesperson. You're my people. You're in real estate. You're my people. You're in insurance, small businesses. If you have a digital business, if you're in network marketing, direct sales, Multi-level marketing, you're my people. You're my people. Hashtag to the pretty people. That's who it's for. And so I just want to let you know help is available. So you want to grab that. You can put bundle in the chat and you'll be able to grab that bundle while it is available. So that is my offer to you, is to grab the bundle. Now, back to how to ask for the sale and how to follow up. So instead of you asking people, are you interested? I don't use the word interested. To me, it doesn't make sense to ask people, are they interested? Interested in what? If you come up to me and say, hey, are you interested in candles? No, thank you. I'm already going to say no, thank you. I'm just want to know, are you interested in a business opportunity? No, thank you. I don't know what I'm interested in because you haven't given me any information to be interested. So that word right there, you don't really hear salespeople that are really good use the word interested. If you're interested, let me know. If you're interested, go right here. If you're interested, no one did that. No one went right there because they don't know why. Not that it's not good. They don't know why because you didn't tell them why. You didn't solve a problem. You didn't hit a pain point. So they weren't interested. So we're not going to use that word. We're going to use the word open. Okay. So let me share my screen with you. I said this earlier. We're going to use the word open. That's like my favorite word. Are you open to getting educated? Are you open to getting educated about, how the candles make you, relax and go to sleep in 5 minutes? Are you open? I don't need to say, are you interested in candles? Because I'm going to say, no, thank you. But I might be open if it's going to help me go to sleep in 5 minutes. Sound like something I might want. I don't know yet because you didn't tell me. Does this make sense? Yeah, say Jerusha, you talking to me. Thank you so much for double tapping that screen. Bola in the building. I love to see Miss Bola. Bola is in the building. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. I love to see your beautiful face in the building. So I'm going to share with you what I shared earlier. It's just a little bit more extended. I'm going to share with you what I shared earlier so you understand how this works. I don't want you to be in the dark. When you leave my training, my classes, my courses, there's no way you won't see results, baby. There's no way unless you don't do the work. And then that's on you, not me. And I'm okay with that. So I'm going to do my part. So instead of saying, let me know if you're interested, you want to say, if you're open, I can share the short video that explains everything better than I can. If you're open, I can share the product video that explains exactly how I lost 5 pounds in 5 days. Would that be okay with you? Yes. Okay. If you're open, I can get you educated about my travel industry and how I'm able to make $5,000 extra money a month. Would you like that? Question mark. You're going to continue to ask great questions. Not, are you interested? Boo. Okay. So that's one way to do it. Here's another thing that I hear people do. Instead of, are you still thinking about it? When you follow up, you certainly don't want to say, are you still thinking about it? Do you still want to buy my product? Do you still want to buy my lotion, potion, pots, pans, lashes, nails, services? Are you still thinking about it? Boo. I'm teasing, but I'm for real at the same time. You're going to follow up based on what you told me. This could help you, right? With insert their need, whatever your product is. Based on what you told me, this could help you travel more for less money. Want me to show you what the next step would look like? Question mark. You're going to insert the need, whatever your business is. Based on what you shared with me, this could help you make extra money for your family. Would you like for me to show you the next steps and what that looks like? Question mark. Are you following me? That's how you follow up, asking great questions. I'm a great question asker. That's why that follow-up bundle is perfect for you, because you've been saying things like, let me know. Are you still there? I'm just seeing if you're still interested. I don't want to bother you. That's what you're saying. That doesn't sound like you're the CEO. And I want you to sound powerful and confident with a good attitude, knowing that you have a great service and you want to share it with the world. You have a great opportunity. You have a great product. You want to know what you know. And you want to share it with every single person and follow up with them. Don't leave them hanging because you're afraid to follow up. You're afraid to tell them, hey, I don't know if you're still looking for extra money based on what you told me. You want to make extra money using social media. Is that still something you want to do? Question mark. I'm going to ask a question. I'm not going to say, let me know. No one's going to let you know ever. When I was offline building my business, people wanted to get your business cards, right? No one ever called me. Maybe 5 out of all the years. No one actually calls you back. You're the CEO. You're going to follow up with them. That's your job. Now that we have AI and systems, we can have the system follow up for us. But if you don't even have the right words, the system won't work. And that's where the follow-up ebook comes in. It gives you exactly what to say. Is this good or is this good? Thank you, Jill. Thank you so much. Thank you, Bola. So instead of, I don't want to bother you, that's what you oftentimes say. We're not going to say that anymore. We're just circling back as promised. That's what we're doing. We're just circling back as promised. Keyword. Those are my 2 favorite words, as promised. We're just circling back as promised. I told you I'll help you make extra money. Have you started doing that yet? Question mark. Well, I know you haven't started doing it. That's why I'm asking the question. But I'm going to let you say no. I'm saying, okay. Would you like to see how I've been helping thousands of people scale their businesses? Okay, great. Now I'm going to be able to put it in front of you because you still have that pain point. You still have that problem, and I have a solution to it. Yes or yes? Now, so when you're offering people whatever you have, keep in mind it's not about you. A lot of times what I see on social media, you're making it about you and not the person. You're saying, hey, if you want to join here, hey, if you get mine, that's still about you. They don't know why they're doing it. To help you, no one cares. But to help themselves, they're open. So you want to change around your language. Thank you so much for the gloves. I appreciate you. You want to change around your language. This good life is not for the chosen few. It's for the few that choose. I choose to learn the skill set. I ask people all the time, hey, do you want to learn leveraging and monetizing social media with sales and marketing strategy? If they say no, thank you, I'm not offended because I know what I know. I'm not offended. You should not be offended if they say no, thank you. No just means next opportunity. They're not saying no to you. They're saying no to the product or no to the service. It's not you. I don't take it personal. It's personal preference. Okay, I don't take it personal. It's personal preference. Most people are volunteer victims. You better write that down. Say, business coach Jerusha said, most people are volunteer victims. When you understand the enemy has a goal poster with your name on it every single day, you got to go through the nose to get through the yes. Go through the nose to get to the yes. That's why that follow-up is necessary. That goal poster says, Stephanie, okay, is calling your name. Stephanie, Cynthia, James is calling you. The enemy is calling your name. He wants you to stop. He wants you to quit. He doesn't want you to learn the skill set to be more successful because then you might help God's children. The enemy is after your understanding. For me, technology is challenging. But because I know the enemy is after my understanding, I try to learn different things every day about how to use this tool. Social media is a tool to me. Use a tool. Don't be a fool. This is a tool. So you got to be willing to change and have the best attitude when you're changing. Yes, your attitude determines your altitude. It's your attitude. I keep falling off. Why? I'm afraid to do it. Why? Who told you that you couldn't? Who told you to stop? Who told you to give up? That's why you got to make sure that you're talking to yourself, not listening to yourself. When you talk to yourself, you say, I'm great. I'm a winner. I'm the #1 speaker in the world. I'm the greatest sales and marketing business coach in the market, baby. You tell yourself, you are telling yourself what you need to hear. Because if you listen to the chatter, the negativity, it's going to bring you down and you're not going to get anything done. And you're wondering why it's not working. We got to change our attitude. Be willing to pay the price. There will be rejections. There will be rejections. It's okay. It's a part of it. Entrepreneurship is not for everybody. When people say, oh, I think I'm good. Okay. It's nothing you can do but put them in your follow-up system. You grab my follow-up ebook, put them in the follow-up system. They're going to realize if they need your product, if they need your services, they'll come back because guess what? You followed up, which most people will not do. Most people will leave 80% of their money on the table because they don't follow up. Be receptive to all lessons. Open your mind to different ways, different perspectives. Be amazed. Don't take it for granted. Be grateful. Be excellent. Work hard. Sow seeds. You keep doing the work, the good work. Master your time. That power hour strategy is amazing. That power hour strategy has changed lives. I am so grateful. I'm a professional time thief. If you don't have my power hour strategy, it's inside the 3-day ride. You can put ride in the chat, RIDE, or you can grab the power hour strategy by itself. It's available. The power hour strategy comes with the 7-day content calendar as well as a weekly posting guide. It's only $21.97. Okay. But if you get inside the 3-day ride, you get to work with me. I like you too. I like you too. I like you too. So you get to work with me inside the ride. It's the ride of your life. So what I need you to do is be adventurous, step outside the box. It's okay if your friends don't do it, if your family don't understand. You step outside the box. You're different. We are extraordinary people. We're not ordinary people. I need you to be brave in December. I need you to go into 2026 knowing this is happening for me. Do it anyway. If you're scared, so what? Do it anyway. Be generous. I need you to give, and give some more of yourself. You see how I'm depositing into your success? I'm depositing into you freely, depositing, giving of me. 20 years of experience. I know what I know. You're going to grow. You stick around me long enough, you're going to grow. You hang around the barbershop long enough, you're going to get a haircut. There's no way you can come around me and not get excited. There's no way you can come around me and not excel. There's no way you can come. It's impossible. So you better enjoy the journey. And here's what most people don't do. You don't laugh at yourself. I laugh at myself all the time. Laugh at yourself every day as you grow. It's called growing pains. It's funny. I make mistakes all the time. Be ready for success. Success is around the corner for those who want it, because you will not grow accidentally. What is amazing to me is some people think they're going to stumble upon success. They're going to stumble upon a 6-7-figure income. No, you will not grow accidentally. You didn't think you would, right? None of you thought that. Please tell me none of you thought that. You're going to invest time and money. You're going to do it now or you're going to do it later. When I was growing up, we had a pack of candy that was called Now Laters. Do y'all know what that candy is? It's like it says now and later, but we say now laters. It says now and later. You're going to actually invest money and time now or later, right? Or be the person who woulda, coulda, shoulda. I don't want to be that person who woulda, coulda, shoulda. I should have done. No, take action. Change your attitude to change your life. For success, attitude is equally as important as ability, because you can do all the right things and have a bad attitude and not see success. So success and attitude is equally as important as ability. Pretty people, your attitude is like a price tag. It shows how valuable you are. I have to show up with the best attitude for me and for others. My success is tied to somebody else's belief system. Somebody's watching. They don't believe that they can do it, but I am an example that they can. You keep thinking it's about you. It's not. It's about other people. You do it anyway. You earn and learn and earn all at the same time. You do it now or later. You're going to pay a price now or later. It's your choice. The price could be you never do it and it's still a price. It's actually more expensive to be broke. It is. So you actually want to learn the skill set and invest in yourself so you're not in that situation and you can help others. So we want to change your attitude. You can grab that follow-up ebook. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. Every Tuesday, I am here for you. Every Tuesday from 1:30. Well, I started a little late today because I couldn't get the stream key. I'm streaming through a stream key on TT, and it took me like 15 minutes to get the stream key. But that was a challenge. I could have given up because I'm like, oh man, it's not happening. And I need to go live at 1:30. And the stream key wasn't available, right? And I waited and I refreshed and I started the phone over. I did all the things. It still wasn't available. So I had to call my son, help, help, help. Still, we finally got it. I was 15 minutes late. I could have said, oh, well, they're all gone. They expected me at 1:30. But because I'm determined, because I have a good attitude that I'm doing it anyway, I still showed up. That's what you probably need to work on, is how to show up when you don't feel like it, how to show up when things don't go your way, how to show up with a smile on your face, baby, how to do it. That's the process that people don't like. People don't like the process. The process hurts. The process stretches you. You know, if you have children, you got stretch marks, right? You don't like the stretch marks. You like the baby that it produced, but you don't like the stretch marks. It's ugly. It hurts, right? Okay, it's dry or whatever. But you like the baby. You like your children. Hashtag mama boys, right? Same thing in business. I don't like that I'm being stretched to learn technology at this capacity, but I'm bearing fruit. I have clients galore. I have unlimited leads. I have clients, customers, and connections. I have collaborations I never would have had if I didn't come on social media. So I'm being stretched. You can do it. I believe in you. And so here's my thing. I know for me, my follow-up ebook will not be available forever. And I just don't want you to miss it in this season. Now, I'm going to recommend the 3-day ride because that's where you get all of it. You get all of me. And so if you're anything like me, I don't want just the French fries. I want the burger, the fries, and the drink, the combo. I want everything. I don't want a little bit. I want all of it, right? And so if you're anything like me, I would actually grab the 3-day rides because you get to work with me now until the end of the year, which is unheard of. So typically inside the 3-day ride, you have 3 days of trainings and modules, and then you have 7 days in a community where I answer your questions. Well, our promotion for you is jump inside the 3-day rides. There's a payment plan if you need it. Thank you for asking. You'll have me. We do one-on-one coaching. We set it up. I see you, and we get to do this now until the end of the year. So you have basically 30 days to make this happen. And then at the beginning of the year, it's going to go back to its original form. So if you're struggling to get leads online, you're not making sales. Yes, you're not making sales. And I want you to make sales, okay? These are proven formulas to attract clients. I have unlimited leads. I can show you. Would you like to see my other accounts? And I have connections with people, right? So we want you to convert those connections, that engagement. You want to convert those into sales. I don't care about the followers. I care about the connections. I don't care about the followers. Yes, when you have more followers, yes, you have more people. I'm not saying it's irrelevant. I'm saying that's not how you make money from followers. You make money from connections and building relationships and asking questions and following up. That's how you make the money. Okay. So the 3-day ride, you're going to receive all of this goodness inside the 3-day ride. I'll explain it to you. You'll hit that green button right there to grab the 3-day ride. Now, the cool thing about this course is you're going to go faster than me, especially online. You're going to go faster than me. So 20 years of experience is inside the 3-day ride. So this way, I want to shorten your learning curve. So you're going to experience accelerated growth in your online business by implementing proven strategies that work. You're going to gain the confidence to overcome objections, present your product or your services with conviction and confidence, and you're going to build a successful business. The course is 100% guaranteed, okay? So this is the cool thing about this. I'm going to scroll down. You'll be able to read my story, how I got started. If you follow me, you know I worked in corporate America. I worked in radio and television and all the things. Here's what I know for sure. Technology has changed the way that we do business. And if you are not at least learning a little bit of it, you're going to get left behind. And so what we know is online presence extends your reach far beyond going face to face. Okay. We already know establishing a robust online presence boosts visibility. We already know that the more you're showing up, the more people are going to see you, especially if you are engaging back with them. That means you're going to have more customers. And so I just strongly suggest you're on 3 different platforms. I'm streaming in multiple places for a reason. It is to me the golden thing that you need to start doing. If you want my referral link, I'll send it to you. But let me just show you this. Your day one, this is what your day one is going to look like. Day one, attracting and recruiting prospects, really attracting your ideal clients. So you're going to learn, how top producers like myself do it in 3 days. We're going to uncover effective ways to maximize groups and communities, whether you have a Discord, that's still a community, whether you have a Substack, any of those communities, how to maximize those communities. You're going to be leveraging social media with all of my hacks, like, of course, about Power Hour strategy. You're going to have all of that inside the ride. The number one thing that I love is showing people how to attract unlimited leads. Okay. Now, the second thing that you're going to do, day 2, it's going to teach you engaging with your audience, not just posting, but marketing, not just posting, but marketing. You're going to find your ideal prospects and you're going to target a certain audience. And I'm going to teach you how to do it. Easy attraction marketing guide to engage potential customers. We're going to craft that out for you, especially because we're going to do one-on-one coaching. Okay. You're going to get that 7-day content calendar and that weekly posting guide inside of there. Day 3, conversations and conversions. That's what I do all day. I have conversations, I convert. I have conversations, I convert. So whether they're grabbing my follow-up ebook or they're getting inside the 3-day ride or my 6-month coaching program, I am making sure we close deals once we start conversations because I ask the right questions. So what you want to do is grab the 3-day ride. Here you go. Tap the green button and it's yours. So this is everything. These are bonuses that you're also going to receive inside the ride. And I made this really easy for most of you. Let me just say, if you are new, you're aspiring entrepreneur, you're trying to figure it out, it's for you. I have it where you can do the free way and the paid way. If you're a seasoned person, you earn 6 figures, you're just trying to scale to 7 or 8, it's also for you, especially if you're learning social media and how to attract clients. If you are a mompreneur or you're just a stay-at-home mom, I got you. It's not too advanced for my moms. Trust me. I started when my son was 2 years old. So I made it where anybody at these levels can really dive in and implement the strategies. If you like the way I teach right now, you'll love the 3-day ride. You get to read all the testimonials. I won't read those today. You can go on the page. Okay. Just message me RIDE, RIDE, DM me RIDE, RIDE. Okay, I'll send you something where you can go straight to this and read everybody's success story. So I've worked with so many people in different industries. I'm super excited for the ongoing success that this course has brought them. And this is everything that you're going to receive inside the 3-day ride. And so you're going to have a workbook that you get to take with you. See, I would just talk to people like this, baby. I'm going to provide you with the tools. So when you walk away, you have the tools. Don't be a fool. So now you have the tools. And so you're going to have a workbook. Inside the workbook, you're going to have not just 20 ways to engage on social media, but you're going to have every script to start conversation that converts. The follow-up ebook scripts. You're going to have every app that I've ever used. You're going to have the Power Hour strategy. You're going to have the ways to overcome objections, 50 different call to actions. You're going to have every book you need to read as an entrepreneur. Everything is packaged for you in the workbook. Okay, so those are the things that you're going to receive, and as well as me as your trainer, your business coach for an entire month until the end of the year. Typically, when I started this training, that's how much it was, $11.97, right at $1,200. What we're going to do for you, because we love you, we want to get you in the ride as fast as possible. Because obviously I'm just one person, so those that get in. I know I can only do but so much. So you want to grab the 3-day ride for only $397. It's yours right now. So I strongly encourage you to at least read the testimonials. It is so inspiring. She's an author. This young lady right here, she's an author and she's selling her books and she's helping other people write books. I am so excited that I met her online. She got in the 3-day ride, and I've been working with her ever since. And so I just build long-lasting relationships. That's why that residual income is important. Okay. Those relationship building moments are important. And most people aren't doing that. So let me just share with you and show you how important you are. One, I definitely want to show you that anything is possible. Let me share this with you again. Most people don't believe in themselves. The reason why you haven't seen the success level, well, one of the reasons, not the reason, is you don't believe it. You've got to believe it and put in the time and the money. And so on my page, right, on this page right here, I'm going to show you this page. I'm going to share this page. When I show you this, the other day, true story, I'm just going to show you how I attract unlimited leads. The other day, this number right here was 153,000 followers. The other day, not even 3 whole days later, it's at 158 from one video. That one video attracted 5,000 new people. Guess what? Over almost 3,000 people commented. I can go through those 5,000 people, 3,000 people, the extra 5,000, and sift through those people. I attracted them through putting out content. That's how I attracted the people. I put the content out. The people were attracted in 3 days, 5,000 new people. So now I have unlimited leads. I know how to show you how to do it. Now I'm going to start conversations with who I want. I get to handpick who I want to work with. Not her, not her, not her. Okay. I'm going to go to the page. I'm going to look for 3 things. Once I see those things, I can make the connection. They'll fall in my sales funnel, and then my system will do the work. So when I'm sleeping, I'm creating pillow profit. When I wake up, clients are inside the 3-day ride because I'm on my pillow enjoying life, and people are grabbing the follow-up ebook. They're grabbing the Power Hour strategy. I'm putting in the sweat equity by videos, short form videos, and of course, going live like this. So it's proof in the pudding. And so if I can do it, you can do it. If you can learn, you're my people. If you don't want to learn, you're probably not my people. At the end of the day, you're probably not my people. And that's okay. But I want to encourage you to grab the ride. I will see your beautiful faces tomorrow. I work out between 10 and 12. Make sure you follow me so you get the bell. Yes, hit the bell so you get that notification. I will be sharing actionable business tips tomorrow between 10 and 12. Wait a minute. My son has a dental appointment at 7:30. I should be back. Okay. I should be back between 10 and 12. I will be working out. So I don't want to be the best kept secret. Jump inside the ride. Just text me ride. Just put it right here in the comments. Ride. RIDE. Put it in the rides. Or you can go to the L word, tap it just so you can see what's available. If it's a fit, great. If it's not, great. Everything's perfect. I'm just thankful that grace and mercy follow me. I'm Jerusha, and I'll see you in the ride. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yes. I will see you tomorrow morning. I'll see you every Tuesday at 1:30, actually.